Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jokerless Gaming proud to present to you some MLB The Show 24 with more Blue Jays baseball. And today we start things off with the second game of this three-game series between the Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Apparently, there is a special game going on today. This is the All-Star Future game. One of your user control teams has an All-Star player. So, I'm not sure what that means exactly, because like I said, this is kind of a first to me, and let's view today's games. As it will be a future game here. This is the future. I don't think I'm going to play it. Nah, I'm not gonna play it. No. Even though it would be nice to show you roster, I'm not gonna play it. Let's go to All-Star voting. Here is the overall starting lineup for the All-Star game that is going to be coming up. The starting catcher for the American League will be Danny Jansen of the Toronto Blue Jays. Playing first base will be Brandon Belt for the Blue Jays. Playing second will be Jose Alvarez of the Houston Astros. And then his fellow teammate will be Jeremy Pendant playing shortstop, because Jose Alvarez will be playing second. He is the shortstop for the starting lineup for the All-Star game. Third base will go to Blue Jays Rafael Devers. In the outfield, first from the left field position will be Dalton Varsho. He will end up being the left fielder. Of course, representing, once again, the Toronto Blue Jays. In center field will end up being Kevin Kiermaier. May expect this might be Kevin Kiermaier's final year. And if it is, he ends up getting the All-Star starting position in center field, representing, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays. And then in right will be George Springer. The starting pitcher for the All-Star American League will be Yusei Kikuchi. Going to the National League, the starting pitcher will probably end up being Chris Sale. The catcher for the National Leagues will be Brewers William Contreras. Why, first baseman will end up going to Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers. The second baseman will be Philadelphia's own Bryson Stott, playing second. Third base will end up being David Fry of the Pittsburgh Pirates. The shortstop, kind of not a surprise here, and Trey Turner, who will represent the Philadelphia Phillies. Another Brewer will be Christian Yelich. He will play the starting left fielder. Michael Harris II will be the center fielder representing the Atlanta Braves, and then in right field we'll go with his teammate Rondo Acuña Jr., who also, of course, represents the Atlanta Braves. As you know, like I said, there is a future game which I am not playing. I've elected not to play it. Instead, as I have stated on the video, this will be the game between the Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. So with that being said, the Arizona Diamondbacks, who will look to try to tie this series, will have Jordan Montgomery, who has a 9-6 record with an ERA of 300. Of course, he will take on the guy who will start the All-Star game, and Yusei Kikuchi. Yusei Kikuchi, of course, has a 16-3 record with an ERA of 2.19, which might have him not being the starting pitcher for the AL, being that he will be pitching, but we'll see how that goes. But nevertheless, this is the second game of this 3-game series between the Blue Jays and the Diamondbacks. Of course, will be at Chase Field in Arizona. Blue Jays won the first game late with a 3-1 victory over the Diamondbacks. So now, of course, because of the loss from Arizona, they dropped from first to second in the National League West. Of course, the Blue Jays stay first in the AL East. This, of course, will be another closed roof here at Chase Field. It is a partly cloudy day, as what we are being told. There will be some definite changes here. Brad Silver will be the catcher, while Danny Jansen will be elected as the DH. Conor will play today. being that Davis Snyder, who would play his position, will be the left fielder today. So let's look at today's lineup between these two clubs. Looks like only one major change, but a couple changes. Carlos Martin and Gabriel Morel will be in today's game representing the Diamondbacks. We now take you to John and Chris to call the action between the Blue Jays and the Diamondbacks.
Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Blue Jays, of course, have a 76-20 record. Arizona will try to get their 60th win of the year.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And towing the slab here, Jordan Montgomery. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And a pitch.
George Springer, who had yesterday off, will start things off by flying out.
And there's one away.
Not the start the Jays wanted.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, George Springer.
Well, he's riding a power streak right now. There's no doubt about that. 6 home runs in his last 10 games. This guy's been very consistent throughout the season, but especially right now, he's locking it in, doing some damage in terms of slugging. And when he steps in the box, you don't want to take your eyes off the screen. You may miss a long home run.
Flagler Jr. does a shot. It drops in front of the center fielder. So Vlad gets things going with being the first base runner.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette hits one, and that will drop in front of the left fielder.
First and second, now one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's Bo's first hit in this series. Putting men on first and second.
What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Justin Turner, who had yesterday off, will fly out.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
So the runners do not advance. With men on first and second, Arizona looking to shut the Blue Jays down.
I'm curious how he decides
Davis
to
Snyder
this guy at the plate has been great
entering
under pressure
the first
this year.
game of this series. And he hits a beauty over the center field wall.
A gigantic blast. His 13th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Davis Snyder opens up the score with that moonshot of a home run.
450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
457 feet for Davis Snyder to open up the scoring in this game.
Montgomery, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Danny Jansen would get on the base one time in this series, being one of the runs that would score, which gave the Jays the win in the first game of the series. He has a press 37 home runs.
Good job to fight that one off.
He will be the starting catcher for the All-Star game. For the AL.
Hard hit left side.
He ends up grounding out to the shortstop, who had plenty of time to end the inning.
Run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show.
And we once again look at David Snyder's 15th jack of a home run that gave the Jays the 3-0 lead to start this game.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And our starting pitcher here today, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And there's a foul ball.
Last year's Rookie of the Year, Collins Coburn,
Next offering is
looks at that one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he starts things out with a strikeout for the All-Star.
3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Great defensive stop by Conor Falefa to get the second out.
At the Diamondbacks lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at-bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ballgame.
Fall off foul.
Colte Marte,
Start that load a little bit sooner because they
who
could be
did not play in the first game of this series, enters today's game with a 263 batting average. Will ground, will be out. And the Jays shut down the Diamondbacks.
They trail in this one 3-0.
Conor Falefa, Brian Silver, and Kevin Kilmer to start things off in the second.
All set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Conor Falefa up to the plate.
Conor Falefa, the Golden Glover.
The pitch.
He got that
Line
while
drive,
playing with the
base hit.
Yankees. Will get a base hit there. The center fielder will quickly bring it in for a base hit by Conor Falefa.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Brian Silver, he does a deep shot. And that's going to be trouble. Could be a run. Brian Silver will hold off at second.
Tries to get back and save.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And Brian Silver will get an RBI, including his 8th double of the year. And the Jays are playing strong.
Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Not looking good for Joe Montgomery here.
In the air, center field.
That's hit deep. The center field misses it. And because of that, the fastest man, one of the fastest men in the league,
Comes into the play.
Kevin Kilmer will get his
Hits for this team.
triple and an RBI.
But off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
A huge mistake by Arizona, and now the Jays have a 5-0 lead.
Troy LaMelo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here.
And that's it for the starting pitcher.
We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
And with that, let's see who Arizona brings in.
For the Diamondbacks, Jake Odorizzi.
Jake Odorizzi, as you know, signed with the Blue Jays and later was traded to Arizona. He comes in with a 7-3 record with an ERA of 4.24.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
George Springer hits it. That will advance the runner. And Springer will get an RBI single out of that. As the Jays increase their lead to a 6-0 lead.
Double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
That was a beautiful shot down the line for his 10th hit. Hit streak. Tommy Troy comes in. They elect to do a change. Vlad Guerrero Jr. He hits it. That will drop. And because of the mistake, close play at second. And Vlad makes his way for his 10th double. Advancing Springer to third. And the Jays are still going strong here in the second with none out. And have 2 runners now in scoring position. Anything and everything is going wrong for the Diamondbacks.
Singleton scored his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Bo Bichette entering today's game with a .359 batting average. He is 1 for 1 today.
And the righty deals.
That's a deep shot. That will get both runners in. So 2 RBIs there.
In comes the run from second. And it's an 8-run lead.
And Bo Bichette gets his 36th double of the year, clearing the bases.
Just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball.
And still, no out. Wonder how long Jake's going to be in.
No outs. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1.
Dodgers Justin Turner. That will get a run in.
It's offline. The run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Davis Snyder.
He's already homered here in this one. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
And that will drop.
Throw back in quickly.
Justin Farmer goes to third, but goes back. And the Diamondbacks have yet to get an out here in the second. It is a 9-0 game, and the Jays once again have another man in scoring position.
But also for the outfielders trying to come in, they got to go a long way as well.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
And trouble keeps a brewery now. That will score a run.
Well, everyone is thinking it.
And the Jays, Danny Jansen gets his 10th double of the year, getting an RBI.
Will take over here.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters.
And anything and everything is going wrong for the Diamondbacks. I mean, everything. They have yet to get an out.
So up next for Toronto,
This is their third pitcher.
And he's already singled in this game. Out towards right center field.
That will be caught.
Really had to move
And the Diamondbacks finally get it out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Brian Silver playing catcher today.
Ryan Serven next up for the Blue Jays.
For Silver. He hits it. The runner will go back. And because of the mistake by the first baseman, Silver will be safe.
Not just by a couple, and that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He tripled and scored his first time.
Kevin Kiermaier now up. He hits it down the line. That will clear the bases.
Around third. One run is in.
Maybe not. As the runner will stay at third. And Kevin Kiermaier will get his 18th double.
So many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter is George Springer.
George Springer. He does a deep shot. And that will definitely clear the bases there.
Extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 14-0.
Oh, 22nd double of the year for Springer. And a couple RBIs to boot with that beautiful double against the left field wall.
One out, runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Vlad hits it.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
And Arizona manages to get their second out in this devastating game. I guarantee you, if the Arizona Diamondbacks come back, it will definitely be a miracle.
A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Springer's on second here. Bo Bichette's up, and he is 2 for 2. Springer will take a chance. And he scores.
15-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
This game, it feels like a football matchup right now.
Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays.
Turner fouls that off. Zach Greinke is the third pitcher for the Diamondbacks here, trying to end the bleeding.
The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here at the top of the second. Line drive.
And that will drop.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
And the Jays are still going.
Line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Next to hit, number 36.
David Snyder is 2 for 2 today with a home run. He has a man on first and second with 2 outs here in this blowout game so far, as you can see. And finally, the Diamondbacks get out of the inning. But
12 men cross the plate here as they
well run. Oh, that is ugly.
Jays lead it 15-0. Back here at Chase Field.
Well, you might see you say Cruz in the All-Star game, because I doubt there's going to be a reason why the Jays elect to get him to pitch this whole game with a huge lead lane guy.
Trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 0-1. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout
Unlucky
after
there.
the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Troy came in as a defensive change. Will fly right out to Falefa.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
2 out now.
Pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Randall Grichuk now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Well, Grichuk entering today's game with 198 home runs. Here's a deep shot. Snyder chases it, and it's there to end the inning. Arizona fails to get anything. So at the end of 2, it's the Jays 15. Diamondbacks 0. That's right, 15-0 for the Blue Jays.
Back here in the desert, now here is Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen playing as the DH today. And he will fly out.
And it's caught for the out.
Under the circumstances, that is great news for the Diamondbacks.
So digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Falefa, he is currently 1 for 2. He hits a deep shot. Center fielder is there. And after giving up 15 runs, it seems the Diamondbacks have finally figured out how to halt the Jays. Brian Silver will pop up to the second baseman, and that will end the top of the third. The first good inning for the Diamondbacks.
As they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead.
Blaze Alexander will start things off in the bottom of the third.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Blaze Alexander.
That's hit deep.
Springer on the move.
Springer, well, we can get that.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno, this is the first game in this series he's played. He is currently batting .257. Fouls the first one off. He was walked twice in his last game.
Ground ball up the middle.
And the Jays still playing extremely well. Falefa throws the second out there.
That extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Falefa had plenty of time to get that second out here.
Alec Thomas now. And first offering is fouled off.
Thomas coming into today's game with a .210
left-hand batter weight.
batting average. Faces an 0-2 count.
Any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down to the
and he gets caught looking.
And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks.
And the Jays are still smoking.
As we go to the top of the fourth, leading off, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Line to kick the pitch.
Hits a moonshot. That has a chance. Oh, it dies at the warning track.
Start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's George Springer.
Back in top of the order, George Springer.
But he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Springer will hit it. It will drop. And luckily a bad throw in, but the pitcher recovers it, so Springer stays at first.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Black Girl hits a deep shot, and it's gone. And the Jays increase their lead.
Second over this series. It's 17-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
That's Vlad Guerrero's 32nd home run and back-to-back games for home run. 3 games in a row, Vlad has gotten home run.
He'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Logan Allen.
Here comes Logan Allen, their 4th pitcher.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
Logan Allen was the losing pitcher in the previous game against the Blue Jays.
So 1 out, nobody on. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Bo Bichette hits it. Great diving catch by the third baseman for a huge second out.
The hot corner, cat-like reflexes, line drive, caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. Slider misses outside. Allen, 26 years old. And he
They
was
said he didn't go.
back in 2015.
Allen with the pitch against Justin Turner.
Out to center. McCarthy
That hit well, but caught at the warning track to end the inning.
Come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
And we look at Vlad Guerrero's 3rd home run in a row in 3 games.
We're back. This is Corbin Carroll. The right fielder. As he turns on the rubber, good live arm delivers. Kicks and fires. In the air, left side. Sizes this one up.
Snyder will get that.
1 away. So up next, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. In the air out towards right center. And that is Springer. Corrals it. 2 away.
Rio will grab the second out.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the second game of the
Diamondbacks fun to get a hit.
That's down 1 out off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second.
And Marte will get a double.
First hit of the game.
And his 18th double of the year on Arizona's first hit of the game.
Now Jack Peterson. That first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's hit. Right to first. Vlad will touch it and end the 4th.
One left for Arizona. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17
Wee bit of a
to
hole.
nothing.
I like that. Wee bit of a hole. Wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0.
Back here at Chase Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 36.
Davis Snyder. He's 2 for 3.
Wide of the pitch. That one
Hits a
right
deep
on
shot. Right fielder gives chase.
Pulls
Gets
in
it.
for the out. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen has a shot, but foul. Had the distance. Danny Jensen will get a shot. The center field gets it. We'll quickly bring it in.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Connor Falefa now up.
Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Connor Falefa hits one down the line.
Jansen, round second on his way to third. Coming home.
Jansen's risking a chance at home.
The tag out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can
A mistake by the Blue Jays, even though really, when you think about it, it doesn't matter.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Serven, 1 for 3.
In games like this, you can take chances like that.
Headed down the line. Carroll hustling after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
So that would be, of course, there's a Diamondback game, the second out of this game inning here. That will get a run.
Around third. He will score. And the lead continues
And Silver will get his ninth double, I believe.
Seeing some good swings from him right
Yes,
now.
it is. Ryan Silverman gets his ninth double and an RBI.
Right to the baseball. Caught it out front.
He would have got 2 RBIs and Jason didn't take a
No
chance.
question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
But he gets 1 RBI.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. That
Oh!
misses, and it's 1-0.
I figured something along that line might be happening. That was close to hitting Kevin Kiermaier.
The pitch. In the air,
Kiermaier
out to
will hit
center.
it. That will drop.
A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Silver will take a chance, but he's out.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 1 run, 4
So
hits,
Kiermaier
no
does
errors,
not
and
get a
run left.
double.
Last half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 18-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy Troy. And that's through there for a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
And strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And Troy will pop out
First base side.
to Vlad Guerrero.
And there's 1 down.
In real news, Vlad Guerrero has re-signed with the Blue Jays.
Now it's the DH, Randall Gritchen.
Randall Gritchen, of course, at 198 home
This guy's
runs.
just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That will be a fly out to David Snyder for the second out.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Blaze Alexander. Ripped to short.
Bo will get it to end the inning.
Guerrero. Inning over.
So at the end of 5, Jays 18-0 over the Diamondbacks. Top of the
Here in the desert, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's George Springer to start it off. Allen back to work.
George Springer hits a deep shot, but
Peterson
caught.
makes the grab. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Really?
And first offering is fouled off.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that Vlad, needs a triple.
Up big in this one. And we're the
Well,
top
that's
half of
going to
the
be a
6th.
feat. Especially since how
Here's a rocket
he
out to
runs.
left. Peterson makes the
And
grab. And there's 2 down.
that's a second out.
2 outs, bases empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays.
Bo Bichette hits it up the gut. Second baseman, because it hits the pitcher, it will end up dying into the second fielder's glove, and the second baseman, I should say, will get Bo Bichette. 8, 9, and 1. New up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel hits the deep one.
You know, these D-backs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulted in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Chad Green is warming up. So I expect the reason why that is being that Yusei Kikuchi will be the starting all-star pitcher. So to give him a chance to pitch in the All-Star game.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Alec Thomas. There's a strike. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down looking.
Simply said,
Yusei Kikuchi gets his third strikeout.
Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series. We're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field.
And with that,
That is the third
I'm pretty sure that'll be it for Yusei Kikuchi to give him some energy to pitch in the All-Star game. Being he is the starting pitcher for the AL. If you're joining us,
Here's Justin Turner.
you are not mislooking at things. This is a football score game.
And that's just foul.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting
Jays made 12 runs in the second inning.
Defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
0-2 now. Line drive, caught.
Turner drives one right to the third baseman.
Produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the left fielder.
David Snyder hits his deep shot, has a chance, and that's the second of the game.
It just got out of here. His second
Off
home run of
the
game,
off
and
the
they
foul
add to the
pole.
lead. It's 19-0.
He wasted
Jays
no
are
time
one
in the
run
at-bat,
away
swinging at
to
the
get
first pitch, and
20
he punished
runs.
it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But
There he
really,
gets
it's
it.
just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Well, fly out to the right fielder.
Nabs it, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, bases empty.
Chad Green is scheduled to come in.
Back up the middle and a
That
base
will
hit.
drop.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Actually, be a lefty up.
Ryan Serven will hit next.
They will probably have Yusei Kikuchi pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
If you're just joining us, yes, this is a football score. 12 runs were scored in the second inning by the Blue Jays. This is Arizona's fourth pitcher of the game. Brian Sever will be... Oh! And the inning continues! Brian Simmons has once again got safe on first because of an error.
And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Multiply coming in with his 40th game. ERA is 290. He has a 5-0 record. This is their fifth pitcher of the game.
So 2 on but 2 away. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier.
He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And he grounds one to the right side.
He will end up grounding out.
And the lefty reliever does
and that will end the seventh.
To get the inning-ending ground out. One scores in the bottom of the seventh. Now here is Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy will face Yusei Kikuchi. We are told this will be Yusei Kikuchi's absolute last batter.
Keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Snyder will get it, and here comes the manager.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right.
And Chad Green coming out.
Looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
That will probably give some energy for Yusei Kikuchi for the All-Star game.
Pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green.
Chad Green.
Some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Right-hander kick steals.
Normally the Jays would not do this situation.
There's 2 away.
In a game like this, they probably would have let Yusei Kikuchi probably pitch the complete game. But being Yusei Kikuchi is the starting pitcher for the All-Star game.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
And Arizona will not get skunked.
A massive home run. His 9th homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's
Josh Peterson.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Josh Peterson gets his 9th of the year. Chad Green not too happy about it, but it is what it is. It's not really going to change the outcome of this game.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Troy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. One run across in the frame so far near the bottom of the 7th.
Troy will fly right out to Davis Snyder to end the 7th.
D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. We look ahead to inning number 8. We go to the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Time is called, 34,893 people. Loris Gurriel Jr. coming in the game. And why not? It is against his former club.
And there's a fly ball deep right field.
He hits a deep shot. What a diving catch by the right fielder in Carl Collins. He chased that down. Great diving catch. And the pitcher salutes him for that.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. So now a pinch hitter, Brandon Bell. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Brandon Bell coming in.
Out towards left center. Peterson sizing this one up.
And Brandon Belt will be out.
Two away now.
Bo Bichette is 3 and 5 today. And that could be double number 37. And it is.
And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Now it's Justin Turner. He's been a great free agent sign.
Justin Turner doesn't usually get many play appearances ever since Rafael Devers has came in, so Turner will stay in the game.
At second with 2
he is 2 for 5 today. That hit will drop.
Fires it to the plate.
Runner takes a chance, will score. Justin Turner will sneak again down a double for his career.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Bo Bichette will make it a 20-1 game.
Straight to it. That's great work right there.
Feels like the Undertaker's record there.
Number 36, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game,
as well as on the baseball.
Davis Knight will hit it up the middle. That will be dropped. And the runners are safe.
And they don't get an out on the play. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Danny Jansen digs in now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Eric Swanson now warming up. He is scheduled to come in. Danny Jansen is up. They call time. Nope, they're going to let Jansen hit. Yeah, I should have changed them. Jansen will officially hit right to the shortstop, who will easily touch the bag to officially end the 8th. End the top of the 8th.
So remaining in the game defensively, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Brandon Bell. He takes over as the new first baseman. New arm out of the bullpen, Eric Swanson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Eric Swanson comes in with a huge lead. So this is just get maybe an inning or two of look. And here we go, bottom of the 8th.
Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a pitch. On the ground to short.
Bo will get it, make a diving catch.
Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning.
Well, Richard, you know what? Why not? I'm going to challenge it without even looking at it.
We will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell
why not?
action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire
Doesn't matter. Well, Richard will be challenged. Oh, I think he is safe.
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So the call on the field will stay safe.
And that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
I don't think it's going to really matter, John.
Lays out
Not with the way the score is.
Offering is fouled off.
I'll explain
Brady
it.
delivers. Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a
And
ball
that
has been
will
called
advance
here.
the runner to second because of the balk.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count now to Blaze Alexander.
Swing and a
And
miss.
he strikes
Came
out.
And that's the first out. And now here is Gabriel Moreno. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Jays up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul.
Arizona, I think, just wants this game to end. But then again, no club wants to lose.
Goes down
He strikes out.
strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now. And here is Alec Thomas. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yoel. I think we may have a ball.
And another balk.
And yes, we do. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the second game of the series. Strike 2.
0-2 count now. With 2 outs, man on third.
And they'll do it again.
Swanson to look out the strikeout.
Oh, you got one mistake right there.
He struck out the first. He struck out 2 bags. Looking to strike out number 3.
In the air right
Fails
side.
to do so. Luis Guerrero will get it, and that will end the inning.
And that will end the inning.
So at the end of 8, it's 20-1 for the Blue Jays. We go to the final inning. Yes, I can boldly say that. Final inning.
New inning getting started. Now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now move being made for a pinch hitter, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will come in just to get maybe a play appearance here.
Man supply back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
He fouls it off.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
And Loop will come in for the 9th, being its left-handed batters.
Towards first.
Speaking of left hand, Joey Votto ends up grounding out.
Ryan Serven next up for the Blue Jays.
9-7, the catcher will stay in the game.
Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. And a couple
7
of
is out,
outs.
definitely out this time. No air by the Diamondbacks.
2 outs, bases empty. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Kevin Kiermaier just
Pretty
needs a
amazing
home
going
run,
way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
and he will fail to do so, so he doesn't get the cycle.
Is that. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, Dua. Jays lead it 20-1.
Snyder will come in and play second. Brandon Belt will play the outfield, and Joey Votto will play first.
Bottom 9, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll.
And here comes Aaron
Out of
Luke.
the bullpen for the Jays.
to look to get the final 3 out in this devastating game. And Luke only comes in long situation games where he would have to pitch a few innings. Obviously, with this being an easy outing, well, just getting a pitch. Brandon Belt, meanwhile, runs and catches the first out. And the nightmare is almost over for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Belt mishandles it, and because of that, Diamondbacks get their second triple of the year. That will go to the Ghost, go to Jake McCaffrey.
He was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Fly out. Jays don't take a chance, throw it home. And he stays at third.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Here's Jack Peterson.
Jock Peterson, who gave the Diamondbacks their one and only run in this game with a home run, which was his 9th of the year.
Sliced hard but foul.
And now the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike.
D-backs with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Misses the zone, but was fouled off.
One strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That will hit. Joey Ball will touch it, and that will officially end this game.
But when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
Jordan Montgomery will go to a 9-7 record.
Outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Well, Yusei Kikuchi will get his 16th or 17th win of the year. Let's go to the Nobles. The Nobles are for Arizona advantage. Randall Gritchett, the former Blue Jay, was 1 for 3. Kyle Monson goes 1-4 with a double. Jake McCaffrey goes 1-4 with a triple. And Jock Peterson goes 1-4 with a home run RBI. The only run that Arizona was able to manage to score. Back-to-back games, Arizona has only managed to score 1 run. For the Nobles for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier goes 3 for 6, getting a triple-double single, missing the cycle, got a couple RBIs out of it. Bo Bichette, he goes 4 for 6. He was gets 2 doubles in a 3 RBIs with 3 runs. Vlad Guerrero also had a chance for the cycle. He goes 3 for 5 with the home run, double, single, and a home run, of course. Couple RBIs, 3 runs there. And David Snyder, who ends up being our player of the game, goes 4 for 6, 4 RBIs, 3 runs, and 2 home runs. Yusei Kikuchi, in not a surprising situation, only pitched 6 1/3 of an inning. They did that so he could have some energy to pitch in the All-Star game. He is the starting pitcher for the AL. So he pitched 6 1/3 of an inning, allowed only 1 hit, got 3 strikeouts, of course no one runs against him. Joel Montgomery, unfortunately, he only managed to pitch 1 inning, gave up 6 hits, didn't get any strikeouts, but gave up 6 home runs before the game polled. Diamondbacks ended up going through 5 pitches. And of course, like I said, the player of the game goes to Davis Snyder with that 2 home run night. In the end, the Blue Jays easily win this one 20-1. With John, Chris, and myself, the one true Joker, thank you for watching Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show. The Jays have officially won the series and looks to sweep the Arizona Diamondbacks here at Chase Field on the next episode of Blue Jays Baseball. Until then, this is the one true Joker officially signing out.